men's doubles. So it's only the singles that have to be decided. The men's and women's singles semi-finals still to come. And the first of those semi-finals in the singles disciplines is men's singles, and it's Jonatan Christie of Indonesia, the All-England champion, up against the unseeded Leong Jun Hao in his first World Tour semi-final for very nearly 7 years. What a tournament he has had. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, 7 different flags at quarter-final stage, making it the most diverse of all 5 disciplines. 5 seeds, only 2 in the top half by semi-final stage. 4 different nationalities. That's always lovely to see, and in fact it's the second consecutive week that that's happened, because we had 4 different nationalities in the men's singles semi-final at the Korea Masters last week. All 4 quarterfinals, you probably noticed, went the full distance, went to 3 games. Such is the quality of the competition here in this men's singles discipline. Well, as far as these two are concerned, this will be a 3rd meeting between these 2 players. And of the previous 2, honours are shared. 1 win apiece. But the last time they met, it was Jonatan Christie who won in the first round of the Denmark Open. That was a 750 event, as you can see. 2 straight games in Odense. So the toss of the coin. And Jonatan Christie wins the toss and has chosen to start the far end of the court. Well, I was saying that Leong Jun Hao, in his first semi-final of a World Tour event for very nearly 7 years, to be precise, 6 years, 10 months and 2 days, or 82 months since he was in a semi-final. He actually went on to reach the final of the Thailand Masters back in 2018, having battled through the qualifying. But this is Jonatan Christie, the number 4 seed. He's 27 years of age, currently number 6 on the world ranking, has been as high as 2. Last year, he reached the quarter-final stage where he lost out to the eventual champion here in Kumamoto, Victor Axelsen, and it was 3 thrilling games. Well, he had a huge battle yesterday in the quarter-final against the Olympic bronze medalist and the number 5 seed, Lee Si-ja. Actually had to come from 14-16 down in that deciding game, which means that he won 7 of the last 9 points. What a strong finish to yesterday's quarter-final. But another Malaysian is his opponent today in the semi-final stage. Leong Jun Hao is 25 years of age, born in the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. 172 equates to 5'8", so he's a couple of inches shorter than his opponent. Went down 1 place on the world ranking, published earlier this week, to 31. Has been as high as 27. That was from the end of June earlier this year. 9 consecutive weeks at 27 in the world. Well, all of his matches, as you can see, have gone the full distance. The first round against the Olympics semi-finalist Lakshya Sen, and then Koki Watanabe. And then yesterday put out the number 2 seed, Kodai Naraoka, the World Championship silver medalist from last year. So it's been an absolutely terrific tournament for the Malaysian. Well, it's a welcome return to form as well, because prior to this tournament, Leong Jun Hao had lost in the first round of his last 3 tournaments. Our court officials for this one are Emi Sakamoto of Japan and service judge Miyazaki, also of Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Leong Jun Hao, Malaysia. And on my left, Jonatan Christie, Indonesia. Leong Jun Hao to serve. Love ball. Play.
So it is the unseeded Malaysian, Leong Jun Hao, nearest to us, getting this semi-final underway against the reigning All England champion, Jonatan Christie. As Steen, I said in the introductions there that it's been a long, long while since this man has been in a semi-final of a World Tour event. In fact, it's only his second ever semi-final, and obviously a first at 500 level. It's been a great tournament for him.
Yeah, fantastic tournament. And he said that he felt that it had been a little bit stressful getting used to the coaching changes in Malaysia, where Hendrivan, the long-time singles coach in Malaysia, obviously Hendrivan is Indonesian by birth. But Hendrivan has left the Malaysian team, and Tae Soo Bok, one of the other long-time men's singles coaches, have taken charge of the juniors. So it has taken a while for Leong Jun Hao to get used to that, but now he feels that he's found the right working relationship with Jonatan Krishnan.
Yes, it's always unsettling, isn't it, if you have change of coaches. It's a different style, a different way of doing things.
Yeah, you gotta. It takes a while to get used to that. We saw it in the mixed doubles as well with new coach for the French combination of Chiquel and Delray, and you've got to get used to the code that the players and the coaches use in between them when they're talking, because you can't explain everything all out in these situations, and also perhaps new ways of practicing and new exercises.
Yeah.
3-0.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a super smash.
Yeah, he's got a good.
Service over.
He's got a good attack, Leong Jun Hao.
4-3.
What a difference a year makes, though, Steen. You think back 12 months and Leong Jun Hao lost in the qualifying of this event in Kumamoto.
Yeah.
Lost out to Obayashi.
Service over. 4-0. Kita angkat satu.
Oh, he's overdone that. Jonatan Christie, yeah, just wide.
Service over. 5-4.
Well, it's the 5th tournament for Christie since the Olympic Games. Looking to reach a 4th final of the year. Of course, he was in the final of the last Super 500 event, the Arctic Open in Finland.
Service over. 5-0.
Strong play.
Very well taken.
10-6-5.
Wow. That's brilliant. First time that Christie has been in the lead. I know it's very early stages, but psychologically it's always nice to get a good start. Beautiful, beautiful shot.
7-5.
It's interesting, Steen. Leong Jun Hao first came to my notice when he reached the final of the World Junior Championships in Yogyakarta back in 2017, losing out to Kumamoto in that final. And I guess I sort of expected him to almost straight away start making inroads into the senior game.
Yeah. I think his style has required that he got strong enough.
Yeah. Add to that serious hip injury.
Yes.
In October of 2018, out for about 5 months. That didn't help his development.
That's a long, long time. And then
just wide.
And then the COVID crisis where it was impossible to train. So it's been a challenging road.
Yes.
For Leong Jun Hao. Challenging road to the semi-final as well, with all 3 game matches.
Oh, that's a great lift.
He was the only one of the semi-finalists that won his match yesterday, starting on this near side, Leong Jun Hao, when he beat Kona Naroka. I guess that big smash of his is valuable, playing the far side of the court.
Yeah.
But we also know that Christie's got a good defense, so does Naroka. But he's also capable, when he's at his best, Christie, of putting enough good shots together consecutively to score points, where sometimes Naroka plays a few shots that allows his opponent to sort of recover in the rally. So that's going to be one of the issues, I think, here, whether Christie can keep his focus and consistently convert when he's on top of the rallies.
That's lovely attacking play by the Indonesian.
10.
Pressure from the front of the courts. Forces the shorter lift and then the opportunity to play the winner.
Play.
Wide.
Yeah, that's well judged.
Thank you.
Well done, Steen.
Oh, it was Christie you meant. Yeah.
That's a good net shot.
11,
And to the mid-game interval. With a 4-point advantage, but perhaps more importantly, 7 of the last 9 points.
20 seconds.
So cari
20 seconds.
Ha? You boleh depan check dia, spin dia, cross.
Clear.
Ha?
Play.
So 11-7, the advantage to Jonatan Christie. Oh, that's landed in. There. That's the drift coming into play.
Service over.
Shuttle holds up that far end of the court.
8-11.
Oh, wow, that's plumb on the line. Absolutely perfect.
Service over. 12-8.
Goodness me, that's a super smash again. But I think the key, Steen, is his movement to get behind that shot.
Yeah. And he's played a brilliant first game so far, Jonatan Christie. I think Leong Jun Hao has to realize that he needs to take a bit more initiative. He can't leave it to Christie. At the moment, he looks bewildered.
14-8.
He's got some strapping on, yeah, especially his left knee, but also his shoulder, Leong Jun Hao. And obviously, we don't know exactly how serious it is, but given the longevity of the matches that he's played so far, it's a question mark to me. That's good play. Brilliant.
Yeah. I thought the strapping was on his elbow, not his shoulder. I'll have to have a closer look.
Yeah, it's probably also on the elbow.
This is a very handsome lead now. 7-point advantage for Christie. Wow.
16.
He's a delight to watch when he's in full flow like this, Christie.
Yeah, he is.
Service over. 9-16.
Oof. Take that.
Service over.
That's what you call closing down the net, isn't it,
Yeah.
Steen? Wow.
This is, to me, it's a surprising development. I thought this would be much closer. Wide.
Ooh.
Oh. I think he did well to change it, to try and play it, because I changed my mind just in the nick of time, just as Christie did.
Brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
His smashes have been absolutely flawless, Jonatan Christie.
18.
Crisp and really well placed.
Yeah, that's just the inside edge of the line, that one. Fantastic shot. And just 3 points from the opening game.
Oi, oi.
Well, every department of his game is pretty much flawless at the moment, Christie.
It's
Not just-
exhibition style
Yeah.
at the moment. Yesterday, Leong Jun Hao, he won the first game against Kumamoto, and Christie lost the first game, playing the exact same sides as we see them here. Wow.
20, game point 10.
And when you consider, in the early stages, he was 4-5 adrift, and now on 10 game point opportunities. Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable accuracy on his attacking play from Jonatan Christie. Look at
That's on the
that.
line again. They didn't have to bring the green. They only needed the white for the lines. He's only played the lines.
Opening game in terrific form, Jonatan Christie. 21-10 in 16 minutes.
Saya lompat smash apa pun boleh. Cuma fokus. Okey. Depan, timur, depan, pegang dulu. Jauh, jauh. Ada chance spin net, cross net. Kalau dia net dulu, you cross atau clear. Jangan net balik. Sebab dia net dia terlalu tunggu. Ini mah fokus. Yang paling important sekarang speed kena naik. Check main macam belakang out dulu sekejap. You main macam tu, you main speed sudah naik, you main feeling sudah mari, orang susah main. Kalau you main satu-satu, dia shot. Ini tu. Okey, ayah.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love ball. Play.
So Jonatan Christie, one game to the goods against Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia. 3 hours, 43 minutes on court to get to this semi-final for the Malaysian.
Yeah. And, I mean, from the way, from the body language, I mean, obviously Jonatan Christie has played absolutely magnificently. But from the body language of Leong Jun Hao, I get the feeling that either he's been quite nervous, or, which I find most likely, that he's not at 100%. He seems resigned whenever he loses a point. It's not like this, oh, I want to win, come on now. And also the coach, here he is, Jonatan Christie, and he was sort of like patting his back. And like you recall in Denmark Open, Alex Lanier talked to his coach, Navickas, and Navickas asked, are you feeling pain? And Alex Lanier said, all over the body.
Yeah.
You're feeling pain in your leg, and he said, I'm feeling pain all over the body. I don't know, but I have a feeling that the same could be the case here with Leong Jun Hao.
Yeah.
Service over. 4-1.
Also the psychology, I guess, Steve, of the fact that this man from Malaysia will have looked at the draw at the beginning of the week and seen that he's playing against the Olympic semi-finalist Lakshya Sen.
He could have been out there.
He could have been out there, and each round has probably been a bonus for him. He's probably subconsciously quite satisfied with his week.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And if you're satisfied, then the fight perhaps isn't as pronounced as it is with somebody like Jonatan Christie, who was the number 4 seed. He's the All England champion. He's been in the final of the last 500 event in Finland. He wants to win this title.
Yeah.
This isn't good enough for Christie. He desperately wants it to be even better.
Exactly. There's a couple of mistakes there, and that's the first thing I think Leong Jun Hao needs to look out for, that Christie's level obviously has to go a little bit down compared to the ones that we saw in the first game.
Yeah.
That was out of this world almost. And then slowly Leong Jun Hao has to work himself into the match. Any which way he can score a point counts.
Nice block.
Service over. 5-4.
Good follow-up.
That's super.
Well played.
Service over.
And there was the crisp smash from Leong Jun Hao.
5-all.
A little slice in the follow-up there to prevent it from going long. It's absolutely beautiful.
And incidentally, Steen, we were both right. He's got his shoulders strapped and his elbows strapped.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. 5-all. That's going wide. I don't think there was anything wrong with the idea. Just the execution let him down.
6-5.
Longest rally so far. Nice shot.
There it is. Brilliant play.
Service over. 6-all.
The slow drop
Yeah.
really did the damage.
Thank you.
And waiting for the right chance there.
Players back on court.
I think he's realized that when Christie's lift are of the right length, then there's very little chance that Leong Jun Hao is penetrating with the first smash. He's got to keep Jonatan Christie guessing and play with variation to get a little bit shorter lift. Then the options,
6-all.
possibilities occur.
Oh, that was going wide. Good body smash. Oh, my goodness, what a rally. Ah, that's a pity from a Malaysian perspective. He had done all the hard work in that rally. Leong Jun Hao.
7-6. Leong, take the place. Thank you.
Now, just before everybody starts writing in and saying Jill's got a fact wrong, when I was talking about the last semi-final that he was in, it was a World Tour semi-final to which I was referring. Of course, he was in a semi-final, Leong Jun Hao, at the Southeast Asian Games last year in Cambodia. Won the bronze medal, losing out to Christian Adinata, who went on to win the gold. That's short. Wow, that is terrific play.
Service over. 7-all. Change the shuttle.
It's fascinating, isn't it, Steen? Because all through the week we've been saying for the singles players it's more difficult playing from the far side of the court because it's more difficult to control clears and lifts, you risk of hitting long. Whereas both these players seem to be using the extra pace from the far side on their attacking play, which is making the difference.
Yes, I agree. We don't know, perhaps the shuttle speed has gone down a little bit here. But I totally agree. It seems like it's easier to score from the far side of the court. And perhaps, we talked about it yesterday, perhaps the player playing on this near side is becoming a little bit too passive.
8-7.
Because, like we talked about yesterday, you can lift where from the other side of the court it's very, very difficult to lift, and that means you have to sort of take an aggressive approach, a more aggressive approach. And both these two players, they have the attacks to do it.
Service over. 8-all. Wipe the court. Wipe the court. Wipe the court.
Well, this is one of the first times that the court has been mopped. I've been very aware that players have just been getting on with it in this men's singles.
Yeah.
That's very good to see.
Thank you.
And of course, now we're well into the second game, the perspiration will be more prolific and it will become more of an issue with
Play.
perspiration on the court surface, making it slippery.
Was onto the right idea, in my opinion, there, Jonatan Christie.
9-8.
Wow.
Yeah, millimeters away.
Might have been down to a spectator coughing on the other side.
Service over. 9-all.
Oh, what a neck shot. Both from the Malaysian and then in reply from Christie. Mistakes. And that's the big difference to the opening game.
Service over.
Christie going for winners now when he's not really on balance.
9.
So to the mid-game interval,
Interval.
and it is Leong Jun Hao who has the advantage, a 2-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game. Yeah, indecision from Christie. Can't afford that.
Ada 3-4 kali saya lihat dua belakangnya memang memaksa buat mungkin palsu atau gimana, itu oke nggak apa-apa, cuman kalau nggak enak banget kamu ini turun dulu, rapi dulu supaya depannya bisa beda dan sama dia mulai ngelambatin mainnya
20 seconds.
oke, ya
20 seconds.
Very flexible this one, huh?
Players on board. Eleven, 9. Play.
So 11-9, the advantage to the unseeded Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia against the All England champion Jonatan Christie. Oh my goodness. Well, vicious neck cord
12, 9.
deflection there. Had that have landed in, it would have been an extraordinary shot.
Yeah. Christie is slowed down, or has been slowed down by Leong Jun Hao.
That's another good body smash. Oh, that's superb. What a shot.
13, 9.
There's the body smash. And look at that, that's perfection. That got the neck cord.
Yeah. And it seems like in this game here, all the good fortune has switched. So it's going to Leong Jun Hao here. And you can almost see the body language of Jonatan Christie is different from the first game.
4 straight points for a 4-point advantage. Make it 5 straight points.
49.
In my opinion, he's going too much for those smashes here. There's very little chance that he's going to kill it, let alone produce a chance that's good enough to follow up on.
Service over.
The run of points comes to an end at 5. That has put a different complexion on this second game, I think, Steve.
It has. Christie's got to come up with something. And I feel that patience is one of the key words. The other one is shot quality. Oh, that's a big miss from Jun Hao.
11-14.
Wasn't so much power on the smash, though, from Christie.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Stay in balance, be able to play on. Don't give openings away to your opponent. And that also means recalibrating the lifts and the clears.
Super shot.
That was just where he wanted it, Leong Jun Hao.
Service over. 15-11. Thank you.
Wow. That's going wide.
Ooh, that was really close.
It was close.
How challenges.
And it's the first challenge of this semi-final.
Wipe the board, please.
Well, I thought it was going to go well wide. I think Carl Reed on the sideways drifts may have changed a little.
And perhaps it's due to the court that was to the left of our court here has gone. It was in.
Yeah, good challenge.
Collection in. 16-11.
Restored his 5-point advantage.
Play.
Now it's well left.
Service over. 12-16.
Well, Jonatan Christie, apart from obviously wanting to win this match and get through to the final, he's certainly done his chances of qualifying for the World Tour finals. He's given himself an outside chance, hasn't he? Because he was currently 17 on the list, but by virtue of his semi-final here, I think he's going to go up to 12, and he would go up even higher if he made the final.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant shot.
And he's not played the optimal number of tournaments, so he gets the full amount of points also from next week in China Open, but he's in tough competition with another semi-finalist here, Li Shifeng.
Yeah.
And he's behind Li Shifeng, so he needs to do better in total in these tournaments.
Yes, this tournament here in Kumamoto, and then next week the China Masters in Shenzhen are the last 2 tournaments counting towards qualification for the World Tour finals. There really is last chance saloon. 3 points away from a 3rd game. Nice drop.
It looks like he's battling himself a little bit, Jonatan Christie, in terms of confidence here. I don't think he needs to, because he's got the skills to cope with these kind of playing conditions, but it seems like he's doubting himself a little bit and thereby missing some chances where he's hesitating a little bit, it seems to me.
Short.
That's super play.
And look at the body language of Leong Jun Hao. There we are, we can see him in the background there, bent double. I felt as the rally progressed, he was looking more and more fatigued. Look at that. Using his racket as a prop to keep himself upright. Oh, my word, what a shot.
Wide.
And then misses with the drop. Well, he's challenging that. He won't win that challenge. Maybe just wants a break.
I'm sure he wants a break, and then he gets a chance to see whether it was in fact wide, which I think it was.
Yeah. Here we go. Clearly wide. Tactical challenge to get a break.
1 challenge remaining. 16-18. Play.
I think we're going to see some chances taken by Leong Jun Hao.
Well, that's a bit of a gift from Christie.
It is.
19-16.
That's exactly what the Malaysian wanted to see. Please stay on the other side of the net there.
Oh, another error from Christie, and it gives 4 game point opportunities to Leong Jun Hao.
16.
Oof.
Service over.
Well, he may have missed, but I tell you what, that technique of that overhead there, where it was just sort of a clip, a rebound
17,
action to try and hit the
20.
smash.
That's a super way of hitting it, because it becomes steep. This time it was too steep, though.
Yeah. Long of the back line.
Another challenge.
Well, and that's not even close.
Out.
It is clearly a tactical challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 18-20.
So 2 game points have come and gone.
Play.
Another 2 remain for the Malaysian.
Play.
And this time,
Game.
3rd time of asking. And Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia extends this semi-final to a 3rd game against the number 4 seed, Jonatan Christie. What an effort by the Malaysian. 1 game all. The big question mark is how much energy has he got left for a 3rd and deciding game.
Bola semua cukup mah, so you mesti masih dari sini pukul kuat sikit. Then dia mau smash you mati you pun susah. Okay? Dia takkan sekarang buka sangat tinggi. Kenapa? Sebab takut out mah, so dia kan half court saja. So you fokuskan depan empat corner. Depan pokok belakang apa-apa transisi kuat. Then datang balik depan control. Cross net, tolak dia, tapi mesti melepas dia. Cukup. Tak mau fast lead. Kenapa? You fast lead, dia bawa apa? Kalau dia jam mah. So naik atas tolak, lepas dia. Mungkin transisi turun. Saya cross net. You kena ada dia. Depan top mana saya jaga. Mesti mak cukup baseline. Belakang kalau dia lob apa, saya transisi ada turunkan. Sampai depan control. Saya control depan, belakang turun. Ada chance baru buka.
Tarik. Dia pengen gini tuh si pengen lari tamu. Yang lainnya diatur. Oke, sakit ya.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, what a fascinating men's singles semi-final.
Final game. Love ball. Play.
Jonatan Christie cruising to the opening game, 21-10. But what a magnificent fight back by Leong Jun Hao. 21-18 that second game. That's found the line. That's what he was doing in the opening game.
Service over. 1 love.
I have a feeling that the shuttle speed is a little slower than the previous days here. Obviously, we've got the 4 players left that are the best at coping with the playing conditions we have here. But we've seen them control.
Wow. That went over, you know.
Yeah.
Service over. 1-all.
Sorry to interrupt, Steve.
No, that was a fantastic shot. And the good fortune continues for Leong Jun Hao apparently here in the third game.
Oh, yes, well taken.
No, we haven't seen a lot of errors on the nearest back line here.
1.
So I think it's both the fact that these players here are good at controlling it, but I also think the shuttles have become a little bit slower.
Pushed it wide. Now, why would the shuttles be slower? I know it's a cooler temperature outside.
Yeah,
That's maybe the air pressure is a little bit different as well.
perhaps.
Because surely the tournament referee wouldn't have changed the speed of the shuttle.
We don't know. There's a testing going on in the morning. And
which happens every morning.
every morning,
Before
so that
play
you can
starts.
choose the best speed according to the the temperature and air density, I guess.
Oh, he let that drop too late. Jun Hao.
2, 6.
And I don't even think it was particularly that he was thinking of leaving it.
No. That's a crisp shot.
Yeah. I think it's awfully important as far as Leong Jun Hao is concerned, Steen, that he keeps the score tight enough in the first half of this deciding game so that he has belief when he's on the side where he's able to attack better.
Yeah, I agree. And also sort of keep Christie a little bit down, where in the second game, coming over to the second game, he must have felt really, really good, winning the first on the more difficult side, and things were looking good. And suddenly, it all changed. And he realized that this is going to be a lot harder.
Service over. 3, 5.
And my read that Leong Jun Hao looked as if he perhaps was marked by his previous matches. I'm not prepared to say it was completely wrong, but it wasn't totally right, because it was also focus that he was sort of spending all the energy that he's got left on trying to win this match.
Well, lovely shot again.
One double, please.
That one wasn't quite as
Service
crisp. In
over.
fact, it almost sounded like it was a bit of a mishit, but the intention was there. And the end result
Thank you.
was magnificent. So trying to reach a second consecutive final at 500 level. The previous 500 event was the Arctic Open in Finland. And the last player to reach consecutive 500 finals in the men's singles was, of course, Lee Si-ja earlier this year when he lost in the final of the Malaysian Masters and then won the Australian Open.
Service over.
He didn't miss those in the first game, Christie.
5, 6.
Well taken.
Service over. 7, 5.
I remember him doing that in the opening game too.
Yeah. Numerous times.
Didn't really use the net in the same way in the second game, I didn't think, Christie, or maybe he just wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, good smash.
Service
Leong
over.
Jun Hao.
6, 7. Service over. 8, 6.
Every shot in that rally was a positive shot
Yeah.
from Christie.
I think the player on the near side here needs to really go for the initiative in the opening of the rally and then be patient enough but still try and control it. It seems like if you have the chance to put pressure on from the far side, it's very difficult to get out of it from the near side here.
Oh my goodness, how did he get that back? That's unbelievable. What an extraordinary rally.
10, 6, 10.
3 wonderful defensive shots, but in the end, the defence broken down with a wonderful win-up from Christie. Always missed it. And
11,
a
6,
5-point
8 double.
advantage
Change ends.
for Jonatan Christie at the change of ends in this third and deciding game. And fascinating that both players so far have enjoyed the success from the far end of the court, which we thought earlier on was the more difficult end from which to play. 11-6 deciding game.
Kontrolnya dia makan. So kalau you sekarang depan kasih dia pergi buat dulu, dapat pergi bola, dapat net balik.
sambungannya lebih jaga.
20 seconds.
Tapi tadi lembut bikin gue bola.
Players Hongkong.
Okey. Tak ya.
11-6. Play.
So 11-6 in this deciding game, the advantage with Jonatan Christie, the number 4 seed from Indonesia.
Service over.
Well, he's very much a fighter. He's
11,
Leong Jun
change.
Hao.
Christie starting by overdoing that cross smash, just like he opened the second game. I think it's been working really well for him, his attack to Leong Jun Hao's backhand side. But if he shies away from it because he overdoes it, he's in trouble. There was actually one match that had the same pattern as we're seeing now yesterday of the quarterfinals. That was Axelsen against Christoph Popov.
Yes.
Both players won on the far side of the court. And then in the end, Axelsen came out winning, finishing here where Jonatan Christie is standing now.
Yes, had to come from 8-12 down, if I remember correctly, in that deciding game, didn't he?
Yeah, 8-11. Yeah, maybe 8-12 as well.
Yeah.
9-11.
Wow. Right onto the back line there. That's great control from this man, Leong Jun Hao. Oh, well left. That was a challenge here.
Leong Jun Hao challenges. Hold out. Wipe the court, please.
He must really think that it might have landed in.
Yeah, because, I mean, they've just been at break.
Yeah.
And I don't think it landed close to him at all.
That's a wasted challenge, my
Challenge
goodness me.
unsuccessful.
I didn't
One
think it was that
challenge
far
remaining.
long. Looked long, but
Service over. 12-9. Play.
Good play.
13-9.
that's well judged too.
Full spray.
Yeah, the Malaysian asking for the doctor.
49.
Or the medical attendant, anyway. I don't know whether there's a doctor in attendance on court.
Wipe the court, please.
Yeah. Muscles will be aching all over. This match in progress exactly 1 hour, which means that it's very
Thank you.
nearly 5 hours that he's been on court to get to this stage of the tournament. No wonder the muscles are aching and fatigued.
Play.
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah. He made that neck kill look easy, but I can assure you, technically, that was very good indeed.
That's over. 10-15.
Another one goes long off the back line. I wonder whether they've both been playing shots that were going long off the back line.
That's a possibility.
16-10.
That's going wide.
Yeah.
Well, it's challenging.
Leong Jun Hao
And I think
challenges.
Leong Jun Hao
All
is about to be out of challenges. I saw that as clearly wide.
Yeah, I agree.
Indeed it was. I
Challenge
wonder how long that
unsuccessful.
rally was too.
No challenges remaining.
That could have been the longest rally so far.
He doesn't look like he wants to go back on court.
10.
Leong Jun Hao.
Play.
Indeed it was the longest rally.
That's how they do.
Yeah, that's good control.
Service over.
Well, if it's going to
11,
happen,
17.
since the comeback needs to start right now as far as Leong Jun Hao is concerned. Oh, that's a magnificent smash.
13-17.
Look at the sideways jump here. Wow. Okay, it looked a little bit longer than it actually was. Christie hasn't attacked the backhand side of Leong Jun Hao
40-17.
for a long, long time. I think maybe perhaps ever since he missed that first one after the change of ends.
And I think Christie is getting a bit nervous.
I think so too.
Lovely block. Christie isn't even wanting to attack anymore.
No, he's not looking for the attack.
Let alone the backhand side. Because he can see that his opponent is struggling physically. But I'm a great believer. You can't wait for it to happen. You've got to make it happen. You've got to go out and win
this
sporting contests.
Yeah, and this was what cost him the second game, that he started playing too passive. But perhaps there's not, I mean, this is maybe also taking its toll on Christie. No doubt it would have.
Yeah. Yeah, that last rally, one shot longer than the previous longest rally. And only 2 points in it. 5 straight points for Leong Jun Hao.
Good shot.
Lovely. That's gone wide.
Wow.
There's only 1 point in it now. Well, I said at 17-10, if it was going to come back, it had to start now, and it certainly has.
It has.
6 straight points.
He's done nothing but come backing ever since. There it was.
Yeah.
It's a big mistake not using that backhand side more, or attacking it more from Christie's point of view.
16.
Yeah, but look where he's played that from.
Yeah, and
Barely
he
half
hasn't
court.
had those chances because he's had good length, Leong Jun Hao. So this was the first time he got an opportunity that was this short.
Thank you.
Oh, he's missed. He is nervous. Christie.
Service over. 17-18.
Huge pointless. Brilliant smash. And he's back level. 8 of the last 9 points to this man.
And he's got to figure out quickly, Christie, how he's going to handle another one of these rallies. He's lost the last 2. And he's been fairly undangerous in them.
45 shots. One game all. And 18 all.
18 all.
An hour and 11 minutes into the match. Who's got the nerve? Who's got the character?
Service over. 19-18.
Good use of the net from Christie. It's gone long.
Service over.
What an extraordinary match. 19-all. From a 10-17 deficit. This rally for a match point. Absolutely ready to pounce. And would you believe it?
20.
Leong Jun Hao of Malaysia, who looked down and out in this deciding game at 10-17. Now on the verge of victory and a first ever final at Super 500 level. Brilliant. Unbelievable. Come on, man, a bit of effort. Extraordinary effort from
Service over.
Leong Jun Hao. Both of those, and then up so quickly.
20.
Very nearly got his, well, he did get his racket on the shuttle. So 20-all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Leong, take the point. Thank you.
Oh, came off the frame. Good defence. Unbelievable. I don't believe it.
Wide.
That's extraordinary. Well, Leong Jun Hao celebrating as if he's won the match. He still needs another point.
Service over.
Look at this defence.
21-20.
Talk about total commitment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second match point opportunity for the unseeded Malaysian
Beautiful.
Leong Jun Hao.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Match point number 2. to block. And he's done it. One of the most extraordinary comebacks in recent times. Both men down on the floor. Leong Jun Hao coming from a 10-17 deficit in the deciding game to win it 22-20 on his second match point opportunity. An hour and 16 minutes of enthralling badminton. Our first ever World Tour final above a 300 level, and an opportunity tomorrow for Leong Jun Hao to win a first ever World Tour title. Disappointment for Christie. But as Steen pointed out, I think that Christie went a little bit passive from the near side of the courts, both in the second game and the second half of that deciding game, and I think that perhaps cost him dear. But the match and the place in the final tomorrow belongs to Leong Jun Hao. 10-21, 21-18, 22-20 in the deciding game, having come back from a 10-17 deficit. What a match. Well, coming up next, we turn to women's singles, and it's the defending champion, Grigoria Mariska Tunjun, up against Sim Jin from Korea. Welcome back to Kumamoto. Semi-finals Saturday here at the Kumamoto Masters in Japan. It's the second last World Tour event before the end of the qualifying for the World Tour finals at the end of the year. And next up, we've got women's singles and the defending champion, the Olympic bronze medalist, Grigoria Mariska Tunjun, up against Sim Jin, who's in a wonderful run of form. This is her fourth semi-final in